welcome back. I'm on live and on location this week at the Festival of the Park in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. This week we have a booth here to tell people about our church and about Jesus. And yesterday we had church in the park and it was awesome. We had these guys from Teen Challenge that came that shared their testimonies about how they were saved from drugs and alcohol. One guy, he actually overdosed and actually had died for 5.5 minutes, but God spared his life. That's amazing testimonies. And I think back in my life though about testimonies. When I was a young kid, I first taught Teen Challenge. A friend of mine went up and talked to the guys, and they told their stories about how they got saved from marijuana and cocaine and heroin. He said, you know what, I wish I had a testimony like yours. And this large black guy, he wonderful man of God, he said, he looked at that kid, looked at all of us in front of him. We were about 12 at the time at youth camp. He said, you do not want a testimony like me. I am lucky to be alive today. God saved me by the grace of God. You know, I should be dead, but no rights I should be here. You don't want my testimony. The best testimony you could ever have is you got saved when you were 5 years old and you lived the rest of your life for Jesus. You know, sometimes we get weirded out by, hey, we got to have this great testimony to tell someone about Jesus. You know, the best testimony you can tell anybody is that I love Jesus, he loves me, and look what he does in my life. And that's what we got to realize. We got to think about, you know, everybody has their own story to say. Sometimes that testimony about someone being on drugs will minister to somebody, but most people just need to hear how Jesus is moving in your life. And use your testimony, whatever it is. Don't think your testimony is too little, because the best testimony of all is that I love Jesus and he's blessed me my entire life, and he can do the same for you. So share that this week, as we're doing it this week in the park and next week for our Vacation Bible School. Share with as many as you can that Jesus wants to have a relationship with you, because remember as always that Jesus loves you, I love you, and you are awesome.